Hey guys, it's Carolyn. I wanted to do a couple tag videos for you guys today, and all of them probably aren't going to be up today, because there are a couple tags that I saw where I wrote down the questions that you're supposed to do, but I didn't actually film the videos, or I did film the video, but then something was wrong with it, so I had to delete it. So I have to redo those, which I will get to today, but I'll probably not upload them for a day or two. But this tag that I want to do is called the Big Book tag, and it was done by Leslie from Words of a Reader, and I think she just put it up yesterday, but I just thought that it was such a cool tag that I wanted to do it like right away. So yeah, in this tag I'm just going to tell you guys about like the biggest books that I've read, and then I think the end of the tag I'm supposed to tell you about like some monster books that I'm gonna tackle in my to be read pile. So let's get started. Okay, the two biggest are Nicholas Nickleby by Charles Dickens and Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix by J.K. Rowling. And Nicholas Nickleby is 796 pages, and Harry Potter is 870, but I kind of consider these to be relatively the same length because the font in Harry Potter is, like, so much bigger. Like, if you look at that, it's, like, way bigger than Nicholas Nickleby. Nicholas Nickleby's like that. So if you basically made Harry Potter the same font size as Nicholas Nickleby, they would probably be around the same page count. But also, of the two, I gotta say, like, or really of any of the books that I've read, I'd probably consider this my greatest literary accomplishment to date, as far as reading goes, because this is, A, it's huge, B, the print is small, and C, reading Dickens is, like, so much harder than reading Harry Potter. Like, Harry Potter is a big book, but it's, like, a teenage book. And Dickens is, like, you have to understand the language in this thing, and I'm not gonna lie, I had to look up a couple of the words, because I'd either A, never heard them before, or B, they mean something different today than they did back then. So, yeah. This is a thinking book, and this is just a, hey, let's go on an adventure book. So, yeah. So yeah, those are my two biggest, and then some other ones, like, what I did was I basically just, as far as, like, big books, I just did anything over 500 pages, which, let's do these two. Queen's Fool by Philippa Gregory is actually exactly 500 pages, and I'm just gonna go on a little rant, you guys. I love this book. Like, when I read it, I loved it. However, this cover really bothers me, because when I first read this book, I had the original copy with the original cover on it, but I lent it to someone, or lost it, or something happened to that book. I have no idea what. But it was gone, so that's why I bought this new copy. This is what the cover of Queen's Fool looked like. It was exactly like Other Boleyn Girl, except obviously it was a different sort of painting, but I mean, it was also a girl, and she was just wearing a different dress, but it was pretty much like the exact same position, like posture and everything, stance, I don't know how to say that, but anyway, like, this is really beautiful. It's like painting style, and it's shiny, and it legit looks like a portrait painting, and this girl's beautiful, I'm not gonna lie, but they just took a model and put her in Elizabethan clothing and took a picture. Not as cool. Way cooler. But yeah. So, Queen's Fool, 500 pages, really good book. And Other Boleyn Girl is 661 pages, also an amazing book. Like, probably in my top 10. And Angels and Demons by Dan Brown. This is a little bit cheating because it is a mass market, so the pages are a lot smaller, but it's still like a monster of a book. And it is 710 pages. So, yeah, that's pretty big. Even for mass market. And Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows is 754 pages. Or 759. I lied. 759. And then Breaking Dawn by Stephenie Meyer is 754. That's why I got it mixed up with Harry Potter, because the page count is only 5 pages off, so these two are really close. Except Breaking Dawn is actually a smaller book. Like it's shorter. I don't know. Diana Gabaldon's Outlander. This wasn't my original copy. My original copy was a mass market paperback, which was probably 900 something pages. Or maybe 700 something, I don't really know. But this one was 627, and I mean, that's a pretty big size book there. So yeah, this was another monster that I've tackled that I am proud of. So yeah. It was an easier read than Nicholas Nickleby, though, I'm not gonna lie. And my last of the big books that I have read is The Time Traveler's Wife by Audrey Niffenegger. And that was 518 pages. I realized that I probably should have done this more organized and done like 500 up, like in the order of page count or whatever, but that's okay. I kind of wanted to show you guys the biggest ones first. So yeah, Time Traveler's Wife, 518 pages. So yeah, I've read a couple monsters. But the biggest book I have to tackle to date is going to be Ken Follett's Pillars of the Earth. This thing is massive. It's like a textbook. It is 973. Yes, it's 973 pages, and it is... That text is not tiny, and this book is not a small book. Like, this isn't mass market. So, huge. Yeah, this book will take me about a month to get through, so I'm reading it later on in the year. The other major book... Oh, wait, I forgot to show you guys one of my other ones. My bad. Beautiful Creatures by Kami Garcia and Margaret Stohl. It was... 561 pages. Yeah, sorry, this was supposed to go in the other pile of books that I've read that are huge. Sorry. But anyway, so yeah, Pillars of the Earth is 973 pages, and I'm gonna tackle that later this year. And the other one is Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. I was supposed to read this last year. Shh. And it is 830 pages. So yeah, huge, and again, print is tiny, but it's not as big of a book as Pillars, so this won't be as bad. But again, gonna take me about a month, so I'm just gonna take 2 months at the end of the year, like maybe October and November, and tackle both of those books. And then the kind of maybe where this book is like, I'll probably read a little bit at a time, so I don't know how long it'll take me, And I love this edition. It's, like, it's amazing. It's one of the Penguin ones, and they've done this one in kind of comic book form, like comic strip paneling. It's just so beautiful. I love it, and I love the French flaps. Did I mention the French flaps? The French flaps are awesome. So French flaps, decorative edges, and awesome Penguin cover illustrations. But yeah, this one is minus the index. It is, oh man, uh, 613 pages. Sorry, I was trying to find where that index started and the actual book ended. And it's just little stuff, like, little bits of her writing. I don't know if it's, like, all of her writing. Like, I know this is Portable Dorothy Parker, but I don't know if this is, like, the complete Portable Dorothy Parker. But yeah, and, like, here's an example of one of her sayings, which is, the sun's gone dim and the moon's turned black, for I loved him and he didn't love back. Like, the woman's a genius, what can I tell you? So yeah, I'm really excited to read this. But yeah, sorry guys, that was kind of long. But yeah, those are my, I guess, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, no, 10. Yeah, I've got 10 big books that I have read, and 2 big books that I'm definitely tackling this year, and 1 big book that I might tackle this year. I don't know. But yeah, so that's my big book tag. And again, Leslie from Words of a Reader is where I got it from. I don't know where she got it from, so I won't be tagging the original person, but I'll tag Leslie's video, and then if you go watch her video, she will tell you who came up with it originally. And, or, I mean, I'm not going to tag her, but I'm going to put it in the doobly-doo. That's what I meant. And I'm going to do some other tags. Like, I think I want to do the sick book tag, where you, like, compare different books to different sicknesses or whatever, which sounds weird, but, if you haven't done the tag yet, then I'll explain when I do it. And the other one that I wanted to do is the scavenger book hunt, or the scavenger hunt bookshelf hunt. I wanted to do that one, and then I feel like there were a couple of others as well, but I probably won't be getting around to those for a bit. So yeah, those 2 I'll probably put up maybe today or tomorrow, depending on when I do the videos. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to comment on, you can comment on any of the books that I've talked about, like if you've read them or if you want to read them, and then please subscribe if you are not subscribed to me. Thank you. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.